Let's talk about something super frustrating for a lot of local service businesses. You know you do great work, but for some reason, your phone just isn't ringing from all the towns you're willing to work in. Well, today we're going to look at exactly what's causing that, and more importantly, how you can fix it.
So does this sound familiar? You're a plumber, maybe an HVAC tech. You've got the truck ready to go, and you serve a whole handful of towns. But almost all of your calls come from the one town where you're registered. It's like those jobs in the other neighborhoods, the ones that are often way more profitable, they just don't even know you exist.
You're not just imagining this, by the way. It's like there's a digital invisible fence built around your main city. You know you can do the job one town over, and that those customers would be thrilled with your work, but when they search online, you're nowhere to be found. You're totally invisible, trapped by a boundary you can't even see.
So, what's actually causing this? The first thing you need to know is it's not your fault. Seriously. The problem isn't your service or your reputation. It's all about how Google's local search is designed. It's built on a local first rule, and that's what's putting up that invisible fence. See, Google's local search really boils down to three main things. First up is proximity. How physically close is your business to the person who's searching? Then there's relevance. Do you actually do the thing they're looking for? And finally, prominence. How well known and trusted is your business online? Based on stuff like reviews. Okay, and here's the real kicker for service businesses. If you work from home, Google's own rules say you have to hide your physical address on your business profile. But when you do that, you're actually weakening the most powerful local signal you have, that proximity factor. And that's it. That's exactly how the invisible fence gets built. Without a public address, Google has a really hard time knowing you're a good fit for searches in those other towns, so it just defaults to showing businesses that do have an address there, leaving you on the outside looking in, even if you're just a 10-minute drive away. So how in the world do you break through this fence? Well, you don't actually have to tear it down. You just need to build a bridge. And in the online world, that bridge is called a service page. It's the key to unlocking all those jobs you've been missing. So what is a service area page really? Think of it like a digital outpost or a mini storefront for your business in another town. Let's say you're based in Springfield, but you want jobs in Shelbyville. You'd create a specific page on your site all about expert plumbing in Shelbyville. It's designed to tell both Google and your future customers, hey, we're the local experts here too. Now, this is a really important point. Don't get this mixed up with a regular location page. They're totally different. A location page is for a place customers actually visit, like a restaurant or a shop. But a service area page is for businesses like yours that travel to the customer, like a roofer or an electrician. The whole goal isn't to get people to visit you, it's to get your phone ringing with jobs from that specific town. All right, so what's the real-world impact of building these digital bridges? Honestly, it can be a total game changer. You go from being completely invisible in those other towns to being in demand, showing up right when new customers are looking for exactly what you do. And here is where the magic really happens. Look, it's super tough to show up on the map in a town where you don't have a physical address. But a really good service page can get you a top spot in the main search results. Those blue links right below the map. And that is prime real estate for getting calls from customers who are ready to hire someone right now.
So let's connect the dots. How does this actually lead to a ringing phone? Well, it's pretty straightforward. 1, you build a great page for that new city. 2, that page proves to Google that you're an expert there. 3, your business starts showing up when people in that city search. 4, those customers can finally find you. And 5, you start booking the jobs that used to go to your competitors. Simple as that.
And look, this isn't just a theory. It gets real results. We saw one business create just a single well-built service page for a city nearby. The result? A 173% increase in how often they showed up in searches for that area. That is a massive, massive leap in visibility from just one page. Okay, so as we start to wrap this up, what is the one big takeaway here? It really all comes down to one simple but really powerful idea. This is it, right here. Service pages are your tool for breaking down those invisible fences. They have one job, to make sure that the right customers can find you no matter what side of the town line they happen to be on. And I really want to stress this. This isn't some sneaky trick or trying to game the system. It's just good, clear communication. You're simply telling Google and your potential customers, hey, I am a local pro and I'm ready to serve your community. It's about being helpful and clear. So if you found this helpful, make sure you subscribe for more practical insights just like this one. And if you'd like some expert help building out these digital bridges to get more jobs booked on your calendar, check out the team over at Proper Marketers. Thanks for watching.